Brian, we're back on the air, and we're talking about something I think is a myth, and I think it's new, and I've heard it, but it's seen on the internet that letting a car idle in really cold weather actually harms the engine. Now, I've been driving a long time, this is back, lived in Ohio a long time, and used to start that puppy up, go back in the house, get a cup of coffee, let it get warmed up and ready to go, because I figure it's going to get the oil warm, and it's better for the engine to be warm. Now I'm hearing, no. So can you clear this up just in case somebody is watching and going, dare I start my car when it's cold out, let it idle?
It's a complicated equation. A properly designed engine, it doesn't bother it whatsoever. There are some engines that fell short of, maybe there's some areas that don't lubricate very well.
Okay.
And they're not horrible. It's not like it makes it fail bad, but and you typically see it with cruisers, right? Police cars, right? Because those guys idle longer than anybody. They sit.
Oh yeah, well yeah, good point. Right? Yeah, sure.
And there was one of the cars that they used commonly, certain engine family. They had valve train wear issues because they idled so long.
Okay.
But that's rare. That's kind of a minor design issue. But is it bad to pre-warm it or to let it run for a few minutes? No, it's really a good idea because there's different materials in an engine. There's aluminum, there's cast iron or steel, so on and so forth. They all with the different expansion rates. The clearances are only proper when everything is at a certain temperature. Right. And when it's stone cold or 0 or 30 degrees, it's not ideal. So it's really a good idea to let them warm up for at least a couple minutes to try to get a little bit of temperature in it.
Yeah, good.
And that's never going to hurt it. At least a couple minutes.
You know what? I'd like to hear it because I'm an old-fashioned guy. A couple minutes. Let little Bessie get her bones ready, before she starts moving.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah. Okay. If you're like me and you've been driving for a long time and in winters, and if you're newer to driving, let your car warm up a bit because, good point. Different metals expand at different times, and the tolerances are they're like this.
Yes, and the fluids, right? All these different lubricants, engine oil, transmission fluid, power steering fluid, all these different fluids. They just the viscosity is not right when they're that cold. Yeah, it doesn't flow very well. So.
Thank you for clearing that up, Brian, because I can sleep. I know I can sleep better at night. Yeah. I just know that for sure. So.
My 300,000 mile truck has always been warmed up.
Okay, 300,000. All right, take that piece of advice too. Hey, if you want to learn some more great facts about how to keep your car in great shape or what to do if it's not, head to the website WeberAutomotive.com.
Thanks, Randy.
Thank you.